In this video, I'm gonna share 3 things that help me to get lean and in shape. The third one is very important. You need to pay attention. When you look at the likes of Aziz, David Late, Jeff Seed, and the likes of me, there are 2 things that they have in common. The first one, they are very lean. They have lean muscles. The second one, you all wanna be like them. You wanna be me. You wanna be lean like me. This is what you want, this is what you dream of. So I used to be skinny, and then I got lean, then I got bulky, then I got skinny again, which shows I know what I'm talking about when it comes to getting lean because I did it multiple times. So you need to pay attention to these 3 things that I'm gonna share, and the third one is very important. Stick around to find out. So the first one, you have to eat once a day.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Now I know this sounds crazy, I know this sounds stupid, but listen to me, this is gonna make a lot of sense.
Let's go.
Now, when you look at the Africans who are training, they are very lean, they are very muscular. But we all know those guys are poor, they can't afford anything.
What did he say?
And I'm also speaking so as an African myself. I live in South Africa. We are poor, we can't afford food.
Wait a minute.
So that was a f***ing lie.
But we managed to get in the best shapes of our life. When you go to Instagram Reels and Facebook Shorts, all you are seeing is these huge guys that are African and they come from the continent of Africa. Everybody knows that continent is very poor. Yes, there are some regions with money, but a lot of them are poor. Those people like me can't afford food. I only eat once a day and I managed to get in shape, maintain my 6-pack and my muscles. And I'm going to explain how this actually works. Brace yourself, things are about to get nerdy.
You didn't have to cut me off.
So we all know there's only one reason why we all need to eat food. There's only one reason. It's not because food is delicious or you are depressed, someone dumped you and you want to feel better by eating food. No, you are a loser if you are doing that. The main reason that we eat food is so because we can get energy. Our body needs fuel, energy, so it can operate like how a car actually needs petrol. What I mean by this is when you eat food, food actually goes to your stomach. In your stomach, there are small intestines. The small intestines absorb the nutrients in the food and it sends them through your bloodstream where it flows and it gives you energy. The other food that is there, it's stored as fat, which is how you keep getting bigger. So when you don't eat the entire day, your body is actually going to use the stored fat as energy. Therefore, you are going to lose the fat, which means you are going to be lean.
Yes, science.
Now this actually works. I managed to do it for myself and I continue to do it. So, and as you can see, these are the results of eating once a day. You can eat whenever you want, man. It doesn't matter. If I say you must eat once a day, I don't mean you must eat 3 plates at night. Say I ate once a day, it's 3 plates at night. That is once. No, you must actually be honest to yourself because you are not cheating me. You are cheating yourself. You are the one who's not in good shape like me. You are the one who's going to continue being a loser because you don't want to take my advice on how to be lean and eat 1 meal a day. So the second tip, you must train very heavy. This one is actually important when it comes to building your muscles. The first tip was the one that is important so you can stay lean, but you're actually gonna need muscles on top of that leanness. Otherwise you're gonna look like a skeleton and skinny as fuck.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
So you have to train heavy because if you look back to the 90s and you look at the old school bodybuilders, the likes of Jay Cutler, Ronnie Coleman, Kai Green, all of them have one thing in common. They used to train very heavy. They used to train very insane. They were pushing themselves to the limits. Even if you look at our modern day Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sam Sulek, that guy trains very heavy and is very big. I know most of them use steroids and of course you're going to create the steroids for their bodies. But those guys are actually putting the work at the gym. A lot of you are going to complain about training heavy saying you're going to get a lot of injuries. Listen man, it doesn't matter how safe you do things. It doesn't matter how light you are trying to gym. If you're going to get an injury, you'll always get injuries. Look at athletes and sportsmen like soccer players. They're always doing everything right. They're always having a clean diet. They have professional personal trainers. They're always doing warm-ups and everything perfectly. They're always getting injured. Even the runners who are running tracks, they're always getting injured, which means injury is inevitable. Whether you like it or not, it's gonna happen.
As the adage says, you give a poor man a fish and you feed him for a day. You teach him to fish. You give him, and no.
So think about this. Imagine you are training heavy and you get an injury. You're gonna get a lot of muscles. Now imagine you are training light and you are not getting muscles. You are still a skinny bitch, and you still get injured. Like, does it matter? Would you rather train heavy and get an injury while you are big, or would you rather train light and get an injury while you are small?
Come on, man. That's too easy.
the most important thing when it comes to the gym is getting big, and it's actually very important that you lift heavy weights. Now your muscles react to the amount of weight that you are lifting. If you are picking up lighter weights and you can handle them, your muscles are gonna react and set neurons to your brain and tell your brain, I can actually handle this, I don't need bigger muscles. But if you are lifting something and it's heavy for you, it's gonna send neurons to the brain that are gonna say, this is heavy, I need more muscles so I can lift it, which is how you're gonna grow a lot of muscles. Now you're gonna have a lot of muscles and you're gonna be lean from my first 2 points, which is why you must take them in note. And for the last tip, you must do some cardio. Listen, I know this is where you're gonna probably pause the video and leave my video because you don't want to hear anything about cardio, but this is very important. What is cardio? Cardio is actually exercises, but for the heart. As you know, as a human being, we have all these muscles, all these legs, all these biceps. We have all these muscles, but there's very one important muscle that you have to train, which is your heart.
Women.
Now listen, man, I don't care about your health. I don't care if you are healthy. I don't care if you can run 15 miles. Listen, I don't care about your heart or anything.
Okay.
But what I care about is that you are doing cardio so you can actually lose some fat. Now everybody knows when you are lifting weights, your body is gonna burn a lot of calories. A lot of calories means your body is actually burning fat, but it's not burning a fat to the point where it's not like you are focusing exactly on burning the fat. I don't know if you understand what I mean, but I'm gonna try to make you understand. So you know, each and every exercise you do at the gym, you're always using your arms, which means indirectly you are training your arms. Your arms are gonna be muscular, but it's not the same as training your muscles directly, like doing bicep curls. If I do deadlifts, my arms are also getting trained, but if I do bicep curls, my arms are gonna be trained much more effectively than actually doing the deadlifts. So this is actually the relation between lifting weights, losing fat, and actually doing cardio. Cardio targets the fat that you have in your body. If you are eating junk food or you are eating unhealthy food, the cardio is gonna help you to burn down that fat. It's gonna target the fat directly. Now when I say it's gonna target the fat directly, I know most of you're gonna come here with a fucking skinny body and a lot of mukaba, thinking you're gonna target your mukaba alone. You can't target your mukaba. In order to lose weight, you have to lose everything in your body at the same time, and then you're gonna lose your fucking mukaba. You're gonna have a six-pack like me. Those are the 3 tips that I have for you in this video. They are very important.
I don't like eating before kids.
All your anger. Yeah, live for hello, it all look. All your anger.
I thought I seen that. It was my I seen. Oh,
You guys, their content creators are wearing them.
so this is how it goes. All you have to do is roll the dice. The number that you get is the number of punches I'm gonna get to the face. Just roll it inside. When I be able to see the number inside, man. Yeah, call it hard.